guys, welcome back to my channel. To begin my updated brow routine, I always start by combing my brows in the direction of growth. Next, I'm going to go in with my Benefit pencil. This is in the color number 5, and I'm going to start sketching out the beginning portion of my brow. I do this as kind of a guideline so I know where my brow should begin, and it really helps me make sure that both sides are even. You guys can kind of tell on camera that my right brow no vale madre. What I mean by that is the direction of growth is opposite than the brow that I'm working on right now, but that's okay. I'm going to show you guys how we fix it. I'll be taking my MAC 253 brush with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. I'm going to start building this up onto the base of my brow. By the base, I mean the lower portion of my brow. Then I'm going to repeat the same thing, except I'm going to do that to the top. And this is where you create the shape you want, whether you want a higher arch, a more rounded brow, it's completely your choice. Just sketch it out and then we'll fill in. Notice that I am working in very small strokes. This helps so you don't overdo it and you have more control over the product. Next, I'm going to take my spoolie and just comb my brow hair down. This little trick I learned along the way too, because I would always leave little sparse areas in between my brow hairs. This helps with that. The reason I don't use dip brow for this step is just because I feel like dip brow can be a little too intense. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, damn bitch, your brows are already intense, they're already bold. They are, but this just works for me, you know? To create the hair-like strokes, I like to have my brush upside down, so pointy part down, and I like to slowly start feathering this product in. Now notice that when I'm starting the strokes, they're going more towards the tail of my brow. Then when I get to the front of my brow, they're going to go more in an upwards direction, if that makes sense. Y mírala, ya se cree bien chilindrina. No, I'm just kidding, but you guys can see the difference. I mean, some people like the style, some people are going to hate it, and that's totally okay. I'm going to start with the base again and then work my way to the top. Same exact thing, we're going to stencil the brow. This one always comes out janky, and I'm sorry for the angles here, but we're going to fix it all up with concealer because I do like to clean up the top and bottom. I'm just going to comb my brow hair down again, and you guys could see for yourselves the empty gap in between there. Really important to fill that in so it doesn't show up. Sometimes you could see it more in photographs than in real life. We're going to go ahead and create the same hair-like strokes. So going in with Dip Brow Pomade, I'm going to use an outward stroke and an upward stroke. Again, notice I'm using a more light hand. Once I sketched it out, I'm going to reinforce it once more. Puta madre, you guys thought I was done there, huh? No, I'm going to take my foundation and clean up the top portion of my brow. I'm not a big fan of this step, but the only reason I do it on myself is because when I wax and clean up the top of my brow, it looks lighter than the rest of my face for some reason. Like when I take pictures, it looks white as fuck on the top of my eyebrows. It's the only reason I'd add this step to my routine. I do like to repeat the same step to the bottom. Since I'm not going for eyeshadow today, I'm just going to do lashes. I wanted to go in with a foundation shade rather than a lighter concealer. I like to think of this as my eraser step. So if I went too thick, if I went too heavy, or if I just messed up somewhere, this is my chance to fix it all up. If you feel like your brows came out bomb, you don't even have to do this step, just skip it. I'm just going to repeat the same step on the other side. Then taking Anastasia's clear brow gel, I'm just going to set everything in place. And this is pretty much it, guys. I really hope you found this video helpful. Hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And I'll see you guys in my next one.